everybody, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing absolutely wonderful and having a lovely day today. So today we're going to be playing some Stardew Valley, working on my perfection run farm, and in the last episode I discovered that Maru had asked if she and I wanted to start having children. So that was super cool. We're going to do that at some point today. I was looking up just to make sure that I understood all the facts about it, and basically roughly like 14 days after your in-game partner asks you about it, you will be able to start having kids. I think it just takes like a couple of weeks in-game, but then I continue to play after she asked me that. So that should get started, I would say, like within the next in-game week or so. Also, my stream played a phone call from my friend. I sent her something in the mail and she got it today, but I called her and she didn't call me back yet. That's okay. Just let me know what's going on. Like, if you do end up having to leave, just like let me know. I might think everything's good. Oh, and one more thing. So I was looking at the thumbnail that I set up for today's stream, and I realized that I think with the proportions of the way that I set up the text, like with like the size of it and everything, I think that I may have made it slightly too large. But I do really like the thumbnail that I made. So if you see it like slightly like a version of it after the stream where the text is like slightly smaller, don't be worried about it or anything. It's just because sometimes after streams, I'll notice that whatever I put towards the bottom right corner of a thumbnail sometimes gets covered by the timestamp. So if you, for some reason, feel like you feel like it looks a little smaller afterwards, don't worry about it. By the way, let me welcome you all in and say hello. Let's see. Hello, Megs. Hello, Nani. By the way, hoping for your lurk. I don't know if anybody was above Megs because I have a pinned message there. Hello, Weirdo. Hello, Libra. Welcome in. Is my stream glitching or is everyone? I mean, it looks fine on my end. Looks fine for me. No guarantees though. Well, if you do have to leave for a bit, just like let me know. We're good though. I think, not aside from, in terms of my farm, last time that I played this, I think I was just grinding really hard to get a bunch of these crops to grow as fast as possible. So I was really, really close to finishing the quality crops bundle and therefore getting the, I almost said community center. Of course I have the community center. Getting the greenhouse. That's what I was trying to say, was the greenhouse, but for some reason my mind kept wanting to say community center. So we're gonna take care of the plants right now. I say give it a couple more days. I put all kinds of fertilizer all over my crops, so they should be done pretty soon. And it's the 6th right now in game, so I say give it until like day 13 of summer, and Maru and I will probably have a child, because basically once you're married to a character and you have a certain amount of heart to them for a certain amount of time, there is like a 5% chance that randomly the partner will ask if you want to have kids. So she did that in the last episode, so I'm just like, give it about a week. I know, I just thought that was a fun way to title the streams. I'm excited about it. Like, it's like kind of a milestone for the series. By the way, you guys, if you didn't see my message about it in Discord, this episode of the Perfection Run series is episode 30. And I feel like considering it's only been 30 episodes and I only stream for roughly 2 hours at least most of the time, I feel like I made a good amount of progress, especially being that I play by myself. I mean, I'm sure some people play faster than me, you know, that's okay. But like, considering I'm playing on my own, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. You think you fixed it? Was it just like lagging or like what was wrong with it? And then I think I've covered just about everything for today. I had another video idea, and like, it's not necessarily Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley, it's Disney Dreamlight Valley themed. However, I was really proud of the idea. I don't know if anybody's done it yet. If they did, I promise I'm not doing that with the intent of copying some, because that's mean. Let's not do that. I had a cool video idea. I don't know when it'll get recorded, but hopefully tomorrow if I can. That would be ideal. I definitely did not need to take that long watering all the crops. I just kept like missing, it seemed like. And I think the last time that I played, I also put, I don't know if it was a duck egg or a chicken egg, but I feel, yeah, I put one in the incubator, so that's probably going to be done in like a couple of days. Lots of new things happening today. We're definitely getting the greenhouse unlocked today. We're getting either another duck or another chicken, depending on which one I put in there. And then we're having children with Maru. Lots of things happening today. A very important episode, which is probably why I will leave this one public, just to make sure nobody misses out on anything. Not me almost tripping. Wait, are you okay? I hope you're okay. I know, but I'm glad it was just a me issue. By the way, I saw your message about the reactions thing that was added, like, I think a few days ago on YouTube. I still don't know how to get rid of it. Personally, I don't like it. It bothers me. And I wish it was more of, like, an optional thing that they asked us about first instead of just, like, putting it on streams. Like, no, bestie. I don't want that. I'm good. I'm good. No, thank you. Okay, and let me just... Wait. Bestie, come here. I'm trying to shear you. There we go. That's better. And I think since I only am waiting on some of these crops to grow to get the greenhouse, I'll probably, instead of doing it before where I would like kind of like waste some of the day, I'll probably just fill out the rest of the day as best I can. Because I do need to be doing whatever I can to get a bunch of money, because not only do I need to get the final house upgrade, there's also a pet pig that I need to buy. And I think there was a third thing I was trying to save up for last time that I played, but I don't remember off the top of my head what it is. Sorry, I like spamming. It reminds me of those ones they have on TikTok. I can't see it on my computer, thankfully, because I don't like it. Whenever I see it on my phone, it bothers me. Like, I really wish that wasn't a thing. In fact, there might be a way to turn it off, but as far as I know, I don't think there is right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and save this wool, because I want to spin that and maybe make another shirt. I think I made this outfit last time, but I don't know, I just like making the clothes in the game. It's fun. And then I don't remember, do I need to give this topaz to Gunther? I do. Okay, well, let's go give this to Gunther. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to see really quickly if there's any, like, I almost said ores, any geodes that need crafting, just while I'm at it, while I'm over there. It's weird it doesn't show you it while streaming. You would think they would, because I feel like it's supposed to be some kind of hype thing, but it doesn't show me anything. Okay, I guess I don't have any geodes. I thought I did, though. Maybe I got them from last time. I think aside from the quality crops bundle, I just got the bulletin board. Well, actually, there might be. I mean, there's 2 fish that I still need. By the way, since it's summer, I think, if I remember right, I think the puffer fish that I needed to catch was from the summertime, but it's only, I think, in the desert. I might be wrong, though. I'm really not sure. I can go check that afterwards. Wait, no reward. What did I get? What did I get? Please tell me it's free summer seeds. It's not a free summer seed. I'm disappointed. I like getting the free seeds because then it's literally just like extra income in the game. Okay, well, I'm gonna make my way to the community center, and then if it does end up telling me that I can catch the pufferfish right now, I'm immediately gonna make my way to the desert because I've got to take that opportunity while I still can. I don't think I ended up sending a picture on Discord like I planned to, by the way, but I did do my nails. It was going to be a light pink at first, but then I didn't like the shade of it and how it looked on me, so I changed it to a darker pink by adding some on top of it. Okay, I'm like 95% sure that it's a summertime thing. All right, so let me just pull up the wiki. I usually try to keep it pulled up whenever I do these streams anyways. Okay. I just keep it pulled up because it's like just really convenient while I'm streaming. And then pull up the pufferfish. Yeah, it says, wait, no, it says summer at Ginger Island. I thought it was in the desert. Okay, so I was like kind of right, but not really. So that's frustrating. That's really frustrating. No, wait, no, ocean and Ginger Island. Wait, what? Hold on. I'm confused. I'm looking at the wiki and it's not explaining this very well. So for location, it says ocean and Ginger Island at time at 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Season, summer, and then it's under that, it says Ginger Island, all seasons. So I guess I can just go to the ocean and try it. I don't know, it's just not explaining it very well. Check the traveling cart, that's where I got mine. I think since it's the summertime, I'm gonna go ahead and try to fish for it, but I should check the traveling cart. And those stop by on Sundays, right? I always get the times for the traveling cart mixed up. Like, I get it mixed up really, really bad. In my defense, sometimes, even though the Stardew Valley wiki is very helpful, I feel like they don't always word things very clearly. Let's be real. I might also just be reading it kind of weird, and that's maybe like a me issue. But I swear they made it sound like I could go to like the desert or something at some point. Like I thought I saw that. Regardless, though, I'm going over here to try to catch it. Maybe. Hello, Cat Dragon. Welcome to the stream. It's 3 p.m. though, so I've got barely any time to try to catch it. Since tomorrow's gonna be summer too, as well. I'll head down here during the day after 12 to see if I can try and catch it. Okay, I see there's new messages in the chat, by the way, but let me try and catch this fish. I'm hoping this is somehow the pufferfish, because that will make my mood so much better. That's not to say that I'm sad, because I'm not. It's giving me a bit of a difficult time, so I'm hoping that it's the pufferfish that I really need for the community center. Please let me catch you, bestie. Please. 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 Stop it! Stop. That was so rude! I'm so mad about that. Okay, let me catch up on chat now. By the way, hello Shiver, welcome to the stream. And hello Mr. Dylan, hello Angel, welcome in. Could you name one child? I don't think I like Teddy I probably won't. You can only have one child at a time in the game as far as I know, but you can have up to 2 in total. So it's like 2 separate pregnancies in the game. Wait, it's your birthday since it's 12 a.m. for you? Happy birthday! Can we get some hype in the chat for Mr. Dill? Happy birthday! I'll send some confetti emojis on your behalf. There we go. I feel like fishing in Stardew Valley is hard. It is very hard, especially at first, but you do get used to it after a little while. It's like a really, really big learning curve, and as long as you periodically upgrade your fishing rod and you practice, it does get easier. I'm just salty because I really need the pufferfish, and the game is just not wanting to cooperate with me, unfortunately. Teddy Ursa is cute, but I do not like them. Please let me catch this pufferfish. Imagine I went through all of that trouble and then it would. Okay, it's 4 o'clock now. I doubt I can catch it, but I may as well just try anyway since I just put the fishing rod in the water. Happy birthday, then you can have 2 with I don't like Teddy Ursa. I don't think I will. In fact, I've only ever had a child once in Stardew Valley, and that was with Ben on our co-op farm. I don't even remember what we named the child. In fact, I don't even think we got to the toddler stage. I think at that point we had just like stopped playing. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll just leave. I'll come back tomorrow though, because I would really, really, really like to catch that pufferfish. Listen, I do agree that Teddy Ursa is very cute, but I am still salty about what happened that one stream when Teddy Ursa kept beating me. I'm not happy about it. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and see what I can afford, just because this is a very good way of getting money. I mean, it's better whenever they give you more things to grab, but the RNG today, I guess, was not very good. You know what I just realized? Haley in Stardew Valley looks like Sharpay from High School Musical. Kind of, a little bit. Do you guys see it? How's everyone doing? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. I hope you're doing good, Angel. Okay, I think what I'll do is return all of these back to the farm. And then since it's 5, I think I'm gonna go up to the water or somewhere nearby where there's water and catch some fish to sell just for some extra income in the game, because I need a lot of money for a lot of different reasons in the game right now. And thank you for the 10 likes, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've been okay. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I like whenever you guys are doing well. I don't think I've talked to Maru today, but in my defense, I literally just couldn't find her earlier. Back. Okay, I still don't fully understand what I'm supposed to do with this vase, but I guess I can put it in here. There we go. What do I even do with that though? Can I put flowers in there? I forgot that I bought the iridium rod. I don't know why I was using the fiberglass one. I do want to keep it though just as like a backup in case I for some reason need it, because you guys know this game. Sometimes you get stuff stolen from you. So I'm going to find somewhere in my storage to put this just in case I end up needing it. I feel like that would be a good idea. And after the rest of the day, I'm going to just go fishing a bit for the extra money because I need it. And I feel like last time I did an episode of this, I chopped down a bunch of the trees that I had. And it looks like they magically grew back somehow just already. How's Ben? He's good. He's just in my room right now. He's usually laying down in there whenever I stream. I'm gonna play Legends Arceus while watching the stream. I don't think I'll end up playing that one because I have Pokemon Violet and I feel like that's enough for me. Speaking of that, I haven't played it in a little bit, but I think there's like a 90% chance that I'll stream it tomorrow. What do you still need for the greenhouse? I just need the 5 gold star melons and the 5 gold star corn. That's it. Which is why last time I was on such a big spree of putting all kinds of fertilizer on my crops to make sure that I would have them, because I would be really upset if I had to wait all the way until year 4 just to get those couple of crops for the community center. So for right now, since I don't want to waste the days as much as I did last time when I would kind of like end the days early just to kind of speed it up a little bit, I don't want to do that as much right now. So just to like pass the time going fishing to get the extra money, because I need a lot of gold for a lot of reasons. It's also just good to level up my fishing skills and like all of my skills in general. I want to learn so that I can, I don't know what that is, but I hope you enjoy your lurk. I recommend playing Legends Arceus as the game is a lot harder, especially for a newcomer. I wasn't going to anyways, but now that you said that, I especially won't. And thank you for the hydration reminder. I appreciate it. I do have water with me this time, and it is mostly full. So we'll have enough for today. I think there's this one stream where I just didn't bother to get up for water, even though I needed it. So I just didn't drink anything at all during the stream. Hello. Ben. I heard the doorknob jiggle. It might have just been coming out of my room. I thought I heard the door. Gotta try my Pokemon. I need to do that eventually. I also, like, at some point, at least once, whether I stream or not, want to try shiny hunting and see how that goes. I feel like, though, because it might get really frustrating for me, I don't know if it's a good idea to stream that. A good intro Pokemon is Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's an updated version of Pokemon Yellow. I don't even know what Pokemon Yellow is, though. Not saying Arceus is a bad game, but compared to other Pokemon games, it's more made for older and experienced fans. No, you're fine. I see what you mean. I don't know. Is my mic poking out? Why is it doing that? I barely completed the Pokédex on Shining Pearl, and it came out in, like, January. I would love to complete the Pokédex eventually, but I feel like, realistically, I probably won't. Just to be completely honest with you, but it would be fun. The original Pokemon games that was on Game Boy Color. Okay, that's probably why I didn't know what it was then, because I don't think I had Game Boy Color. I had a Game Boy, but it wasn't, like, that specific version. There we go. Oh, you tripped? Okay, like, I heard something and I thought maybe you were coming in to grab something, because sometimes you need to come in to grab stuff or do something. I was like, what is that? I hope you're okay, though. I've not played many Pokemon games. I literally have Pokemon Eevee, Pokemon Violet, and Pokemon Legends Arceus. I only have Violet. I had one on the 3DS at one point, but then I traded it into GameStop for money. Okay, well, good. I just thought that you were coming in here and it startled me. Also, I've gotten even more random shinies, including a Mareep and a... Oh my gosh, I have no idea what that is. I really don't know why I'm this lucky. I haven't seen any yet, but my goal is to see at least one at some point. I'm not seeing one shiny in Scarlet. Me either. It's okay. We can have a little club about it. Doesn't the travel traveling cart stop by tomorrow, I might go and see if there's any like, cute wallpapers or floorings. Not that it's a necessity, but my house is very mismatched, and I wish that it wasn't, because it's not cute, and it needs to be fixed. What do you see that Aiden just arrived? Why a random chair? Speaking of that, I have Let's Go Eevee on my Switch Lite. I should move it over to my other Switch. How do you do that? I did find an exploit where you can go into a cave and find so many bag guns? I don't know what that is. You found a bunch in there and you're able to get one shiny. I feel like no matter which one it is, if I find at least one shiny, and I'm sure I will eventually, I'll consider that an accomplishment. Like, I don't even care which one it is at this point. I just want to find a shiny. I feel like it'd be cool to be able to say that I found one. I haven't finished Let's Go either. Well, maybe today we can all just collectively play games and try to work on them and or complete them depending on what you're playing. We can all just play games together. I feel like that would be cozy. I think it was mostly these ones over here that I put the speed grow on. So I feel like they should be ready any day now. And aside from a bunch of the crops that I planted to make sure I get the gold star crops for the greenhouse, there was a bunch of red cabbage seeds that I planted. And I honestly probably planted way too much, but it's okay because the ones that don't get donated, I can just sell. I wonder if I can make them into any sort of like wine or juice or like jam or anything, because that would be cool. I feel like that would make it worth more. And speaking of that, I learned from Megs today. So a while back, I learned from Megs that you can put the dinosaur eggs into the incubator in the chicken coop. But I also learned through a message on Discord that you can put those dinosaur eggs as like mayo. Like you can make mayonnaise out of the dinosaur eggs and have dinosaur mayo. Like apparently that's a thing. I didn't even know about that. I know it's just because they're not done growing yet, but these cabbages look like little flowers. I'm so confused. I just looked at my stream like at the bottom of it or under the title, and apparently it's been almost 30 minutes of this stream already. Like, excuse me. It has not been that long already. You're lying, YouTube. Does not feel like it's been that long. Dino Mayo sells for a good price. Do you remember how much it sells for? It's okay if you don't. I just was curious. See, I knew we were gonna have another one hatch eventually. Oh goodness, what should we name it? I think last time we had a baby chick hatch, I named it BB. Excuse me. I feel like dino mayo would taste like normal mayo as dinosaurs are related to chickens. I mean, it could, or maybe it'll just have like... Actually, yeah, you're probably right. It probably would just taste similar. I was going to try and taste something else, but it probably would just taste similar if they're related. But wait, how do you know that, though? How do you know that dinosaurs are related to chickens? I don't want to stay on this screen for forever, and I think this name is cute. Look at how tiny! I can't get over how small they are. Every time it happens, they're just so cute. There we go. Tell me when I try to get out the pail so I could, like, milk the chickens. Like, Lexi, that's not how that works. Because all birds are related. Dinosaurs are related. But, like, how so? I mean, like, I don't totally, like, not believe you, but I feel like that doesn't sound like it would be true, even if it is. Hello, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. trying to milk the goat, but it won't stop moving. Stay still. Do you guys see this? I'm trying to milk it and it won't stop moving. Like, if it could just chill for a second, that'd be good. All of that effort, and then it didn't even have any milk? Wow, rude. You know, when you want to send something to your phone, you have to use your camera to scan a QR code on the screen. Well, my phone wants to be rude and not just do that. Shame on your phone, then. I do that a lot whenever I make thumbnails, is get QR codes from whenever I, like, send pictures to myself off of my Switch. I don't know if I'm supposed to water this like I water crops, but this is my, was it a cherry tree or a different one? I know I planted a fruit tree of some kind right here, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't remember which kind of tree it was. So we'll have to see, because that's just going to have to be a surprise, I guess. Alright, it's 12. I'm going to make my way down to the beach. I'm going to try to take the little cart thing and use the one that takes me next to Clint's shops. I feel like it'll make it a little bit closer and like a little bit less of a walk to the beach. So I need to try and get that puffer fish. I need to. It's a need. It's a genuine need. Pokemon keep running away. I haven't played in a while, but I think I will stream it tomorrow. I know that's not necessarily what that message is about, but I think I will go ahead and stream it tomorrow because I haven't streamed it in a little bit. I don't know what it'll be about necessarily. Like, I don't know if it'll be like a shiny hunt or trying to level some of them up or whatever it is, but I think I probably will go ahead and stream it tomorrow. And welcome back from your other Knani. Thank you for the Hydrate Reminder. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm using the iridium rod now, and I just noticed, I feel like it looks more pink than it does purple, and I feel like it's meant to look purple, but it looks pink. I don't know if that's like a glitch, or if it just always looks like that, but I swear it looks more pink on my screen. I've got to catch as many fish as I can right now, because I need to get that puffer fish. I'm just going to play Violet. You should play it tomorrow too, so we can play it at the same time. I'm concentrated so hard. I really want to get this fish. Imagine after all this effort and I get it and it's not even the puffer fish. Can you stop moving all over the place, bestie? Why do you have to make this so hard for me? Like, this is not fair. Stop it. Stop. Stop it right now. I'm so mad. Did you guys see that? That was mean. Oh yeah, I will get them, don't worry. It's just not necessarily a priority right now, but usually I'll go and get those or whatever forages are nearby whenever I leave the beach. But I will, don't worry. I'm just mad because that probably was the puffer fish that I needed, and it just wouldn't stay still long enough for me to catch it. Like, I know it's supposed to be, like, challenging to some degree, but still, like, come on now. So yeah, you saw that then, right? That was mean. It's not actually that big of a deal, though, because, like, it is supposed to be challenging sometimes. But come on now, it did not need to be that difficult for that long. A 61-inch tuna? Hold on. Ooh, it's a gold star breeding with 2. Okay, I definitely have to sell that. Started fishing is the devil. I was saying this earlier, but it's a really, really big learning curve. And by the way, about the title in the thumbnail, so if anybody didn't hear me say at the beginning of the stream, basically last time that I played, Maru and I were talking, and she asked me if we wanted to have children. I said yes, and I looked it up, and basically, like around 14 days after you have that conversation with your in-game partner, you'll have a child. So we're just waiting for it to happen at this point. I don't remember how many days it's been, so we're just gonna have to wait for it to happen, but it will happen. But yeah, the game is bullying me. It did it again. Why does it have to make it so hard? Goodness gracious. Also, I went donating and I lost 10 pounds. You put hearts, so I'm assuming that's a good thing. So congratulations, Kyle. Sometimes I don't always know how to react to that kind of thing because sometimes it's a happy thing for people and sometimes it's not. So I don't mean for my reaction to come off as rude. Sometimes I just don't know how I should react to that. Because it changes depending on the person. But you seem happy about it, so congratulations. And it does take a while to get used to. But I feel like after a certain point, they don't need to keep it being so difficult. Like, come on now. It doesn't need to be a constant stream of literal bullying. Okay, I accidentally reeled into really, but since I cast it back out one more time before it hit 4 o'clock, I think it still counts as being whatever fish were available before 4 o'clock. Or at least I hope so. It just sucks that there's such a small time frame for catching the pufferfish. Like, it's only a couple of hours in, like, when it's only a couple of hours in game, those go by pretty quickly. At least they feel fast to me. Another day without the pufferfish. We'll try again tomorrow, though. And it's the 7th, so I'd say give it a couple more days for, I guess, for the child. I really don't know when exactly it'll be during the stream, but I know it will happen because of how the timeline works in the game. You're fine, I'm just glad personally I didn't gain weight. Well, I'm happy for you then. Thank you for being understanding, by the way, because I did not mean for that to come off as potentially rude sometimes. I just don't know how to react to certain things, because sometimes for some people it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. So, I really did not mean that to potentially come off as mean. Thank you for understanding. Of course the train comes right when I'm all the way at the beach. This game does it to me on purpose sometimes, I swear it does. Also, I don't know if anybody noticed, this is not the same shirt as I wore the other day on stream. It's a similar looking one. I have 2 shirts that look pretty similar, like from the chest up, or like, at least for the parts that you guys see. I'm not even gonna bother to go and try and get the train, because I know I'm not gonna catch it. And I'm going this way so that way I can take the minecart to go back to the farm. Wait, wasn't the traveling cart today? I was supposed to go. Okay, well, I'll go next time. For sure. And I'm glad they noticed that it's Sunday, though, because I did not listen to the cooking channel yet, and I need to. And it's only 6 o'clock, but I think I will go ahead and end the day. I mean, most days I'm not going to end early, but like if it's the evening and I don't know what else I'm going to do, I may as well. Well, I guess just save. See, I told you guys. I told you it happened. I told you. It doesn't look like I'm pointing at you. It's because I'm pointing at my monitor. So, in the last stream, she asked me about if we'd ever want to have children. And she asked me that same thing just now. So I really don't know what day it's going to be at this point. We're just going to have to wait and find out. Bestie who just got an email from? Oh wait, from who? Sorry if I smell I was sweating all night in the heat. You could have told me if it was too hot in the house. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Like, I love how I'm like super thrilled for this as if it's like a real child, but it's not. The reason I say that is because genuinely I've always wanted to be a parent whenever the time is right. So like, it's cool to like have that kind of thing in a game since like I'm not at a point where like I'm ready for children yet, if that makes sense. Bye, Betty Crossing. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So I'm a little bit confused about the timeline now because Maru asked me about it in the last stream, but she asked me about it again just now, so I really don't know. Got an email in reverse the tattoo I scheduled. Oh wait, give me an update. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. I gotta know. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the stream. By the way, in terms of like, I guess gender with the babies in the game, I really don't think that you choose. Like, it's just like a randomized 50% chance thing for each. So the game just like picks a random one for you. I don't really care. Like, I'm excited either way. All of a sudden, Stork drops off a baby. I think the way that it works is, you know how sometimes in the game you'll wake up in the morning and one of the NPCs has something to tell you or give to you, and then you get to go and play? It's something similar to that, except like it's the adoption agency stops by and like literally just like drops off a child. You're testing positive for COVID. I'm sorry, Amy. I'm so sorry. COVID's no fun. I don't know if you've tried it, but especially the first time that I had COVID, what I really recommend is obviously like one of the biggest things, constant hydrating. But aside from that, I feel like Tylenol really helped me the first time around. I don't know if that would help you, but I would recommend at least trying it and see if it helps. Wait, what does the MH mean? What does that stand for? We don't have that here, but I'm taking a med like it. Okay. Well, maybe it's just something similar would help. Oh, it means mental health. Okay, my bad, my bad. I just didn't know what it stood for. I'm so sorry though, Amy. I feel really bad. I hope that you feel better soon, and I hope that you heal. Just to make sure that, by the way, in terms of the stream that it happens, I might go back on my word a little bit. How I said earlier, I wasn't gonna be ending some days early anymore. I might go back on that and do it anyways. I need to get in, and the chickens aren't letting me in. They're blocking me off. Let me in. Okay, cool, thanks. What I'm saying is I might end up going back on my word anyways a little bit, just to make sure that it happens in the stream. So I can't just title it the way that I did, and then have it not happen. Hope you feel better. It's a faint line, so I'm praying that it's negative tomorrow. I am too, Amy. I really am. Considering I'm not spending a whole lot of my in-game money at the moment, I feel like we should have enough money for everything I need to buy pretty quickly. Okay, I need to go see Marnie today and get some hay because my animals have like no food. Let's fix that. I'm gonna sell what I have. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go to the beach first. I need to get that puffer fish. My animals will be okay if I end up not buying the hay, and I shouldn't do it like that, but I am anyways because I want to fill up the community center as soon as possible. Like the fact that I'm so nearly done is just exciting. But the artist gave me a date, but it's during the week, so I don't think I'll be available that day. Are there any other dates where they're available, or they just have like a really tight schedule? You know, I was gonna go on the minecart, but then I walked past it for some reason, so I guess we're just going the long way. Which probably isn't the best idea, but it's alright. One of these days for the Perfection Run series, I need to have a stream episode where I just go around and I'm constantly talking to all of the characters, giving them presents. Because, like, you do have to get hearts with all of them as part of the run, but you don't necessarily romance all of them. You just pick one person to romance. But you do have to befriend the other characters too. That was your next available. I'm fine with waiting a bit longer. That's just not that big of a deal. Well, that's good then. Like, at least you guys are able to compromise. Because sometimes it happens where, like, you really want a tattoo, but the artist that you're interested in is just so booked that the one date they have open for you doesn't work, and then you just can't see them. Or they're just too full to begin with. So, like, at least, like, you can work it out some, you know? Everybody's different with it, but whenever the time comes and you do go in for your appointment, whether it be like earbuds, AirPods, headphones, like some kind of ear something, I would bring those with you just in case. Because it really does depend on the person, but on the off chance that maybe you're somebody that really can't stand the sound of the machine, I would recommend having that with you so that way you can use it to kind of like block some of it out. Some people are unbothered by it, some people really don't like it. I would have it with you just in case, so that way you're not sitting there like miserable having to listen to it. let's email them back and see if they have another day. It's fine, so that way I can save up more money too. Well, maybe it's better that way then, so that way you can just work on saving up more money for it. Generally, even though tattoos can be expensive, which can be a little stressful to save up for, but I feel like the general thing is like the more you're willing to pay, the better quality you usually end up getting for the tattoo. Did you guys see that? I almost got it and then it dropped down really fast. That was a deliberate thing. Come here. I almost got it. Please stop doing that. Finally! Finally I got this freaking pufferfish. I've been trying for so long. I mean, it was worth it, but jeez. It did not need to be that hard. Okay. I would look for more forageables, but just to make sure my animals don't starve, I'm gonna go see Marnie because I can technically put the pufferfish in the community center at any point. I'll hold on to that and go see Marnie. If she's not in there, I'm gonna be really sad because my animals need food. I really did on a whim too. They gave me an estimated quote in time. Did they say anything else about it? Like, did they say, like, it's just anything else in general? I don't know. Not me being nosy. I'm just very curious. I love tattoos. And of course, Marnie's not at her desk. Bestie, I need hay. You're wrong for that, Marnie. I guess we're going back to the community center then, in that case. Oh, he said was hello, farmer. I have a question. Could I give you... Oh, sorry, I just knocked my... the arm of my chair on my desk. Sorry about that. I have a question. Could I give you some constructive criticism on some of your videos? If you want, I can tell you in chat or I can tell you in private. It's nothing bad, just curious. I would prefer that in DMs. But you're welcome to if you want to. And this one, the only other thing that I need is the red snapper, which, remembering off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure is a fall time thing. I'm gonna go get that sweet pea, and then I think I'll probably just end the day here, sell what I have, and end the day. But first thing in the morning, I need to make my way to Marnie's because my animals have, like, no food, and they're gonna get really mad at me. I'm surprised they're not, like, super angry already. And I'm sure they're not totally happy with me, but they need some food. And don't worry, I did not end up selling the dish of the sea that it gave me. I think some of those melons will be done tomorrow because some of them are a lot bigger than the others. In fact, I think I'm going to look up the red snapper in a second. Because we probably realistically won't get to fall today. But I just want to make sure. Like, if there's any way I could get it otherwise, I would love to know. Okay, so the website says... Oh, no, I can get it in summer. I can. 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. I can get it in the ocean. Okay. Well, I thought it was only a fall time thing. Well, that's the next thing we'll do. Tomorrow's goal is take care of the animals. As soon as possible, get a hold of some hay because the animals need food. And then get that red snapper. Sorry for being spammy, but it was the booking manager. They were reaching out and they gave me an estimated time that would take and a cost estimate and the date. If you can, though, like if you can work it out with them, I would, like, have like a bit more time in between like now and the appointment, just that way you can make sure that you have enough time to save up the money for it. Given that's because I don't know how much it is or like how much that you have to be able to pay for it right here and right now. So like for me, I would like try to have a bit more time in between to make sure that I could like get the funds for it, you know? Didn't I have a crop right behind the sprinkler? Like, aside from this one, I thought I had another one behind there. Did a crow eat it or something? Can you maybe better? Yeah, totally. Go for it. Oh, wait, are the red cabbages done? They look like they're done. Okay, they're not done. I got excited. Okay, they'll probably be done like in the next 2 days then, if I had to guess. Isn't it a DM on Discord? I'll probably be looking at that after the stream though, just because I am focusing on the game at the moment. Hello, Cherry the Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Wait, didn't you say that I could call you Lily? I just want to double check. Eventually I need to upgrade my sprinklers. So like the ones I have right now are like the very basic level ones. And they're not very good. I mean, they help, but they could be better. So I want to improve them eventually. What if you like 6 the red cabbage isn't ready? I am upset because look at them. They look like they're ready, don't they? So the fact that they weren't ready made me mad. I'm playing Stardew Valley. How come only one of the chickens is out here? I'm sorry, they're all mad at me because there's no food. Go get some hay. In my defense, I was gonna get some and then Marnie just wasn't there. You never played this? You should try it. It's cheaper than a lot of other Nintendo Switch games. I mean, you can play it on PC too and on mobile as well. I do play a lot on my Switch though. Yeah, they've got like no milk, and I think it's because I haven't been able to give them as much hay lately. I feel bad. Okay, well hopefully Marnie's there this time, because my poor animals are literally gonna starve if she's not there. Marnie, my animals are gonna starve because of you! Go to work so I can buy hay. Literally, my animals are all going to just collectively starve because she won't sell me hay. I guess I'll have to take a scythe to my farm later and see if I can find just enough for them to not go totally hungry. Marnie, you are a bad store manager. And I almost said employee. Whatever, same thing. So we got the pufferfish, which is totally fine now. We don't need that anymore. Now our goal is to get the red snapper. Vigilante will starve them, which because I'd be having no money. There's certain crops that you can farm for during all the different seasons that tend to get you a lot of extra money. Like, for example, melons are good, potatoes are good, cauliflowers are good. Any crop that will like regrow throughout the season is also very good. Strawberries are really good. I recommend all of those. Wow, thank you for the broken CD, Stardew Valley. That's definitely what I needed. employee not being there is equivalent of your grocery store employee not being there to pay for your items. Or, like, it's also, like, the same feeling of, have you ever, I feel like this mainly happens whenever you're younger, but, like, do you have any memories of going to the grocery store, whether it be, like, some trusted adult in your family or, like, your mom, dad, whoever, you go to the grocery store with them, and then they leave to go and grab something they forgot, and then they just leave you there while the employee is scanning the items really fast, and it's scary. I feel like that has the same energy. Thank you for the red mullets, but I need the red snappers. I mean, the wiki said I could get it in the summer. I think it said I have until like 7 p.m. to get it. I did just miss out on the treasure chest. I feel like though a lot of the time they just give me like bait or like a single geode. Next live stream you do, can you please play Wildcraft? You will know what it is when you play it, not saying you have to play it. I've never heard of that game. I don't know how much it costs either, and frankly right now I don't feel like I have a whole lot of extra spending money. I'm not necessarily opposed to it though. How much does it cost and what platforms is it on? I'm back, Betsy's. Welcome back, Betty Crossing, and hello, Caitlin. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to catch a red snapper right now because I need it for the community center, and I'm waiting on the part of the stream to happen where my wife and I can adopt a child. Because it'll happen. I have to wait until a certain point. So until then, I'm just doing other things to be productive. It does not cost anything. What platforms is it on? Tomorrow's stream, though, will probably end up being Pokemon Violet. Because I think it's underrated. It is underrated. It's a really easy way to, I think, I forgot what the first word is, but like it's some form of quartz. Like I think you can put broken CDs in there or the broken glasses and you can get quartz out of it. It's on a phone or a tablet. I don't really know how to stream those games. I only know how to stream games from my Switch and from my computer. I forgot to tell you, Lexi, that my sister got kind seed. Wait, so your sister does share her pronouns, right? I just want to ask before I continue talking. But I loved kind seed. It's still a gigantic learning curve, but I like it, and the art style is really pretty. And I love like the way that they word everything and how poetic all of it feels. Like, just feels very mystical, and I like that. I did have an okay day. Thank you for asking. I played a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley today. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of it though is mainly in preparation for a few video ideas that I have. I'm not sure if I will actually end up acting on them, but I wanted to be sure I was ready in case I did. I mean, I'm loving all the extra fish that I can sell this for money, but realistically, I don't need any of these. I just need the red snapper. It's on computers too. What is it about though? Because I've never heard of it. Oh, she has, okay, well, I just wanted to make sure. Because I feel like that's not a thing you've really told me, and I didn't want to just, like, assume automatically. I feel like that's mean. What is with all these red mullets? I need a red snapper. Okay, let me pull up the wiki again just to make sure I understood that right. See, it says location, ocean, and the beach farm. Time 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. And you can get it in the summer and fall, but if you can also get it in the winter with the rain totem. You guys, I'm so glad that I pulled this up because you want to know why I haven't caught it yet? You want to know why? I just figured it out. You want to know why I haven't caught it yet? It's because it has to be raining and I didn't realize it, so I've just been wasting my time. Like, why am I not catching the red snapper? It's because it has to be raining. So, love that for me. I mean, at least I can sell the fish that I caught, so it wasn't like a complete waste of time. But I'm just like mildly annoyed with myself now for not reading that more carefully. It's okay though. It's an animal game with 11 animals to play with, and you earn gems. I definitely won't say no, but I'll see. I'll see. Like, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but I'm not totally saying no either, if that makes sense. I feel like, though, doing something like that is just a very me thing to do. And I don't know why I didn't remember that, because I remember this one time I was trying really hard to catch it in the fall, and I only would be able to catch it when it would rain. I don't know how that didn't click, but it didn't, I guess. Ew, you're all dirty? Ew, you're rude. Okay, I'm not saying you have to. No, you're good. You're completely fine. I appreciate the suggestion. If you want to, and you'd like to, we do have a Discord server, and there's a channel where you can put ideas in, whether that be ideas for the server, ideas for the channel, just like a very like general ideas channel where you can put suggestions. I will say though, not every suggestion gets used, but some of them do. It's just like a place to put all the ideas for the community. Wait, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go see if I can have any hay left over in storage, or if I need to use the scythe to get it. Like, see if you're comfortable doing it. Can you please talk about what you do on the different days of Yule? I'm trying to learn about different holidays. I tend to celebrate it by myself, because I'm the only one in my family that celebrates it. I do have a friend that celebrates Yule as well, but they unfortunately live very far away from me. By the way, this friend in question uses they, them pronouns. I celebrate it by myself, so a lot of it just involves honoring nature, involves honoring, I don't know, how should I word this? It's just honoring nature and honoring the original origins of the holiday, because unfortunately a lot of the time the origins that are the original ones don't really get celebrated and recognized and acknowledged the way that they should. It also involves dressing special candles for them and having those lit for the holidays. It's not necessarily super complicated, but it does make me sad that the true origins aren't really acknowledged that much. Also, I'm subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I need to get hay for my animal. They're like starving. Okay, I can get this, which isn't much, but it's something. I wish there was more hay to scythe. I feel like I'm not very good at explaining things, but I hope that was a way to put it. I feel like another thing to mention is that a lot of people that celebrate Yule, not everybody celebrates it the same way whatsoever. Like, some people won't do anything at all. They just simply acknowledge the holiday and that's it. Some people do very elaborate ceremonies. Some people just do like a little bit. It really just depends on the individual. So is it like Christmas where it's a one-day thing? No, it's like, it's several days long. Or for like Hanukkah where it's multiple days like we do during Yule holiday. It's like over several days, kind of like how Hanukkah is, but if I'm remembering correctly, I don't think it's as long as Hanukkah celebrated. I'm gonna be very honest, I don't remember a whole lot off the top of my head factual-wise about Hanukkah, but like it's over time in that same sense. Thank you for explaining it. I appreciate it. Of course, you're welcome. I do want to say to keep in mind, though, that it depends on the individual. Some people do super elaborate things and other people don't. It really just depends on the person. Lexi, I can't read it. Oh, the day is a weekend day. Does look at the wrong month. Me, I would do that. That's something that I would do. Are you still able to make it work, though? You love the last stream you were in? I'm so glad. My ultimate goal is for streams to make people happy. There's a lot of goals that I have, but one of the really big ones is to make people happy. So if I can do that, I consider that successful. If my red cabbage isn't done this time, I'm going to actually lose my mind. Because it looks like it's done, doesn't it? alive, which is good. I just really need Marnie to not ditch me this time because they need food, like, now. Also, the guy I was talking to thought he ate by blocking me, but it's okay, I found a guy, but we have the same name. I mean, as long as that isn't an issue for you, I feel like it would be okay. I feel like some people might not like that and would be uncomfortable with it. It kind of reminds me of this meme that I saw forever that was like, what if Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner got married? They would literally just be Taylor Lautner and Taylor Lautner. And I thought that was the funniest thing. Like, they would have the exact same name at that point. Alright, cool, so these are done. We're gonna go ahead and head over to the community center at some point. Someone can be donated and the rest can be sold. Good thing I didn't respond saying, no, I'm gonna check my bank statement. Wait, so did they already charge you or something? Or are you just checking to see how much money you'd have to be able to, like, put in to pay for the tattoo? I was gonna say, if they charge you super early somehow, that's not okay. Oh, the luau, the highlight of the event is the communal potluck. Make sure, I swear, every single time the potluck happens, they never like what I add in. Like, no matter what I do, they just don't like it. And apparently they only like a few, like a handful of items that are like the purple star rank, or I guess iridium star rank, that's what you're supposed to call it. I don't think I have anything. I mean, I've got some gold star red cabbages, I could do that. I'm never prepared for the luau, it's embarrassing. You know, Taylor Lautner married someone named Taylor not too long ago. Wait, did he really? I don't keep up with any of what he does, so I just didn't know, but really? Lexi adds to the plot with the mayor. No, literally though, I swear, it doesn't matter anything, and I've been playing this game for a few years now. Anything I've ever put in there, he's always hated it, and I have no idea what would make him happy at this point. He is just so picky. I think I remember briefly a player mentioning, like, through like a Let's Play I was watching on YouTube once, that he likes the iridium star rank stuff, but it's only like a handful of very specific items that have to be at that rank, so that's lovely. I just spent a lot of money on hay, but it was worth it because my animals needed food. I'm gonna give that to them and then go to the community center. Put poop in it? No! Also, I don't even know where I would get that. Like, how does one acquire it in Stardew Valley? Let me know. I just my bank account, she requires, oh, a deposit. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's really common, especially for tattoos that are something like a portrait of some sort, or if it's just like a really big piece. Like whenever Gracie got her tattoo of Roma, she had to put in a deposit. I think that's mainly just to make sure that since like they're bigger pieces or like super detailed pieces, it's the artist trying to make sure that you're reliable in terms of making sure that you end up paying for the work fully. Tell me why I almost went and sold the hay. I would have just had to end the stream if I did that. That would be so embarrassing. Honestly, if he doesn't like what you put in, that I drag him, like, beat him up. We can do it collectively. You guys can help me. I'm gonna hurry and try to pet all the animals. They're not happy with me, but it's okay because I just gave them food. That one almost escaped. I don't know if that was Ashlyn or Shiver. Didn't I name one of the ducks after you? Did I name you after a duck or a chicken? Because I'm pretty sure either you or Ash that just almost escaped. Yes, let's jump the mayor. This is something completely out of context. You know, the 2 foxes? I didn't know even you could like domesticate a fox. I'm intrigued. How do you take care of one? Like, what do you have to do? Or like, what does it need? A duck in this save file and a chicken in another. Shiver the chicken, I think, ended up getting deleted because there was a point where I had way too many files on Stardew and it was kind of overwhelming considering I didn't play on most of them anymore. So I deleted a bunch and I think I may have deleted the one that had Shiver the chicken. But I still have that emoji on Discord. I don't think about it. Oh, just because I didn't play on that file anymore. It's okay though, because you've reincarnated as a duck. Alright, now which one of these needed the red cabbage? It's one of these. Okay, the only thing that I'm missing now is a sunflower, which I'm pretty sure is a fall time thing. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's only for the fall time. I said, sorry, Shiver, Ben wanted KFC. No, I didn't. We don't even eat KFC. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. We just don't really get it. Their food is good, though. Well, easy hunt, water, and playing a lot. They're enjoying, but exhausting. What do you have to feed them? Like, what are their diets like? And the purple moons for the members are so pretty. I love them. The purple ones are my favorite. At the moment, there's only 2 people that have the multicolor moon, which is the badge that you get whenever you reach having a membership for a year. And those 2 people are Carisi and Mountain Dew. By the way, Mountain Dew hasn't been here for a really long time. I miss him. For a second, I forgot what I came over here doing, because I was going to sell the rest of like what I don't need anymore. I'm going to keep these gold star ones so I can put a gold star red cabbage into the soup, and then the rest will be sold tomorrow. Most of their favorite food is rabbit. I feel like though I have to remind myself whenever I get uncomfortable hearing stuff like that, I just have to tell myself that that's simply how it works in the animal kingdom. Sometimes certain animals eat each other and that's just how it is. Like, to me it sounds upsetting, but for them that's just how the animal kingdom is, you know? Speaking of the memberships, though, it is linked in the pinned message, but I'm going to go ahead and put it up in the chat, too, just because. Wait, why did she have to leave for work? The luau was literally today. I just grabbed those melons and I put all kinds of, like, what was I saying? I heard the word fertilizer for a second, so I almost said something else. And none of those are gold star. I'm so mad. I feel like I wasted the fertilizer for no good reason. Imagine being able to eat villagers. If I had to eat one of the villagers, I guess it would be Sprinkle, because she looks like ice cream. Wait, so which emote are you going to add when we reach our goal? The one that I'm planning to add is the one that looks like I'm wearing like a little blanket. Like I'm wrapping a blanket around myself. I will say though, that poll that I did a long time ago to ask about it was, in fact, a really long time ago. And I'm tempted just to redo that poll because of how long ago it was, because I think the members that we do have right now are a bit different than the ones that we had before. So I feel like it might be a smart idea to just redo that poll. I would only redo it though when I have an open slot, and unfortunately I do not have one at the moment. Why am I watering the ground? There's no crops there. My first fox is an Arctic fox and her name is Snowflake. I love that. I feel like if I have one, I would name it Flurry like the villager in Animal Crossing. Since it's not edible, so he's safe. Well, I still had to go to school when it's Halloween. Wait, what? Did I miss a mention of something? When did we start talking about Halloween? I'm not shocked, like I'm sorry, but alright, I'm munching on that nose. I mean, fair enough. I did do a poll about it, but because of how long ago that was, whenever the time comes and we do have an open slot, I think I will go ahead and do a members poll in the community tab to re-ask, just because it has been so long and maybe people's opinions have changed. But I literally cannot fathom to you enough how badly I want to add more emotes, and I can't. Like, and it bothers me that I can't. I want to do it so bad, and I can't. Blue out the beach has begun. Okay, well let me just finish watering my crops, please, and take care of the animals, and then I'll be there. I want to eat Portia? Wait, why? Why would you want to eat Portia? She doesn't look like a food. I would also eat Meringue's nose. Again, valid. I'm surprised nobody said ketchup because she looks like a little tomato. I say shock Lexi just because I feel like the blank one is warm and lovey and we already have a love emote. I see what you mean. I'm gonna end up having to ask the members about it whenever like this is potentially possible. But I had an emote idea that I haven't commissioned it yet. I would have to do that in the future, again, when I'm able to. But I had an idea. What if there was like a Lexi emote that like had like clown face makeup painted on my face and the emote was just called Clown Lexi? I feel like it'd be funny. Or at least it's funny in my mind. I'm not explaining it, but Dizzy and Tia just seem so soft to eat. Like, Dizzy is so cute with his belly out. I feel like the elephants are pretty underrated, given, like, not all of them are our favorite. But, like, in general, I feel like they're underrated. No one said Chatter, Tangy, and Zucker. Let's just talk about it. Let's be honest. Which villagers do we think are most edible? They're all taken care of, and they've all got food. Let me just head down to the beach. My second fox is a normal orange and white fox. Her name is Fire. I feel like it'd be cute to name like a normal orange fox Poppy. Like for a girl fox. Yes, that would be iconic. I feel like a Clown Lexi emoji would be really funny. Yeah, it would be able, and then we put the emote when you give Maru the copper ore. That was so embarrassing. The copper ores look like chicken nuggets. You can't change my mind. Yeah, meringue, tangy, sprinkle, ketchup, I feel like would all be good options. I don't know who made it, but someone made a tier list of least edible to most edible. I want to see, is that like a video on here somewhere? Oh, a star fruit? What do I need that for then? Ketchup, meringue, sherbet, apple. I have 2 more foxes. So how many do you have in total? What's happening also? Hi, hello James Crossing, welcome to the stream. We are playing Stardew Valley at the moment and I'm at the luau. I'm waiting on the moment in the stream where my wife and I in game can adopt a child, which is why the thumbnail and the title are the way that they are. I also want to eat Cube's eyes or their pupils. I don't understand why, but I would love to know. I'm intrigued. I'm really not gonna be shocked this time if he doesn't like the soup, but I hope so. I put a gold star red cabbage in there. Goodbye, see you later. Maybe. Bye, Jared the Wolf. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Sure looks like soft serve ice cream, so I'd eat him. I love his color though. Like, not even talking about like looking like soft serve ice cream. His color is just pretty. It's like a soft blue. I hope he likes it. He doesn't look very happy. Please like it. Oh. This is the first time that he's ever liked it. I've been playing this game for like forever now. That's the first time he's actually liked the soup. I'm like shook right now. This has never happened. Sherbet, changed my mind. By the way, do you guys pronounce it like sherbet or sherbert? Because it's technically meant to be pronounced as sherbet. There's no second R. I know, right? I'm excited. I'm gonna have to jump him either. Maybe he heard us talking and did not want to be jumped, so he lied about how good he thought it was. We can say that because it's funnier that way. So I haven't gotten any gold star melons yet, so for the time being, I'm gonna put these into containers. He heard about our threats, right? Like he retreated and lied about the flavors so he could keep himself safe. And honestly, as he should. I say sure, Burbalook with like a light T at the end, sent from Michigan. Is that just something that you guys tend to say? So I feel like like, depending on what state you're from, sometimes, like, there's a certain letter that you'll barely say, or you'll say it, like, a little bit different than it's meant to be said. I know that's just an accent-related thing, but I've noticed, like, depending on what state you're from, I feel like a lot of us tend to, like, change a word a little bit. Oh, do we have any gold star melons? I sure hope so. We still don't have any gold star melons. This game is being a hater. I might have to go and buy more melon seeds just to make sure that I get them. People say Michiganders slur our words together. A lot of people, I don't think I really do, so at least if I do, or have said it before, then I guess I've never noticed. But there's people here, I mainly hear it when I'm at work, so if somebody asks for french fries with their food, I've noticed a lot of people tend to say, instead of saying the word fries, they'll say like, fries, and they'll say it like that. And it's not like all the time. I feel like it's mostly like old people that do it. Like very southern, middle-aged or southern old men. I don't say it like that though. I say it like fries. People say all instead of oil. At least I think that's what you were trying to say, but like I've heard that too. There's also a lot of people here, so you know how like with sodas you can say things like soft drink, fountain drink, soda, pop, or like, it really just depends on where you're from and what you've said most of your life. I also hear a lot of people, they'll refer to it as a fountain drink, but they won't really pronounce the T. They'll say fountain drink. And like they'll just like skip the T entirely. They have a southern accent. They do, and you would think that a lot more people, at least in my city, would, but I feel like a lot of us don't. A handful of people do, though. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it just sometimes it makes me laugh a little bit, because it sounds a little funny to me. I'm southern and I pronounce it fries the normal way. I do too, but I feel like all of them could be considered the normal way. It just kind of depends on where you're from and how you've always said it. I need to get in and feed my chickens, but they won't let me in. Okay, now they're all happy with me. They were all really mad at me earlier. Some can say we don't pronounce the T. It's soda here, but I have friends that call it pop. Isn't there some people, depending on what state you're from, that you'll call it both? Like you'll say soda pop instead of pop or soda. We call it pop. If you go to a gas station, there's a drink machine, we call that a fountain pop. I feel like that would throw me off if I ever heard somebody say pop. I've never heard somebody say that in person, like ever. And I feel like that would mess with me a little bit. Because everybody here just calls it soda. I'm trying to get to the goat and they're all like piling in one corner. Like, can y'all move? Please? Let me out. They keep blocking me in all the time. It's annoying. Have you friended on my Switch? Should I unfriend you or keep you? I mean, that's kind of up to you. If you want to unfriend me, that's okay. But if you want to keep me there, that's okay too. I kind of want to keep the silver star melon. Maybe I can make that into wine. Because the silver stars and the normal ones, I don't really have a use for. It's the gold star melons that I need. Yeah, we say pop as an all beverage or universal, but for a few drinks we say like root beer or Mountain Dew. Speaking of root beer is disgusting to me, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Bye, Buddy Crossing. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ask the TV in the game to see when, if it'll be rainy tomorrow, because I need it to be rainy. Yes, I need it to be raining. Okay, tomorrow is our day to try and get that red snapper because it's still summertime, so I have time to catch it. And it's going to be raining. I need rain for it. So tomorrow is going to be our day to get the red snapper. Root beer isn't good on its own, but root beer float, yes. I don't like either. It just, like, it tastes like, if you were to get a toothbrush, put some very minty toothpaste on it, and swirl it into, like, a generic brown soda, that's what it tastes like to me. She gave me some refined quartz! Thank you! I sure will, but not right now, because I am busy. Can you please do a funny imitation of an ACNH character? Like that one short that I did? Is that what you mean? Okay, those ones behind the scarecrows aren't done yet, so we'll go over here. And none of these are done yet either. I guess these ones are just going to take a lot longer. I took my own hair down and Athena tried to take my hair tie. Thankfully, Luna's never been like that and she doesn't play with hair ties, but I've heard a lot of people have cats that'll play with them so much that they just lose all of their hair ties constantly. And then maybe when they go to like deep clean the house one day, they'll like move the couch or something, and then all the hair ties are just under the couch in a massive pile. Checking on all the animals, and then we're just gonna immediately make our way down to the beach so I can try and get that red snapper that I need. Yeah, okay, I'll do it one more time. I did it in that short and it was really embarrassing, but I can try to do it again. I don't know if I can make it sound the exact same. I make no promises, but I can at least try. Just know that it might not sound the same. It's hard to do without laughing. Like that. That's the best I can do. Ben probably heard that from the other room and was like, what are you doing? Okay, animals are taken care of. Oh, I did get one gold star melon. I mean, it's better than nothing. I'm just mad because now I have to go and buy more melon seeds. It just feels weirdly, really difficult to get gold star ones for some reason. Impersonating a cat and meowing? That reminds me, I don't know if you've heard this story, Kyle, but this was like a long time ago whenever my sister still lived here. Basically, she was in her room and I was on the opposite side of the house, like closer to my room. And she was meowing to try and find the cat. She was meowing to get the cat to meow back at her. And I thought it'd be funny to mess with her. So I meowed back and she thought that it was real and that I was her cat. So then I just meowed back and forth with her for like a good 5 minutes. And then she was like, wait, was that you? And then was just really embarrassed because she thought she was talking to her cat the whole time and it was me. I think that was maybe like, I'm trying to think. That was maybe a little less than 2 years ago, if I had to guess. I don't know, it was just really funny. If you guys ever get the chance to do that, you should. Like, if you can do an accurate enough cat impression, you should try that on somebody, because it was really funny. I feel like the coral never spawns that high up on the map. That was weird. Why is there so much here? Hello? I mean, I'm not complaining because it's like basically free money because I'm going to sell all of this. Actually, I wonder what would happen. So you know how whenever you make clothes in the game, you can take random items to like dye the color of your clothing? What if I use this rainbow shell to color my clothes? Would I just get like a rainbow shirt or something? I would do that. You should do that to somebody and let me know what happens. I'm not totally certain off the top of my head, but I think the red snapper might be the last fish I have to donate to the community center. If not, it's one of the last fish. But it could be the last one. Like the very last one. Coral City. It was just weird though, because like I know that it spawns around the beach in general, because that's where the coral is from. But it doesn't normally spawn that high up. It just was kind of weird. I mean, not bad, because I can still sell it, but it was just weird. And I feel like the seaweed and everything in the ocean, it looks a little bit different on my screen. Like I'm looking at YouTube and it looks a little bit different for you guys. But for some reason, like it looks a little bit more green than it normally does. It's weird. Like the colors look a bit more green tinted. Thank you for the red mullet that I did not need. I would like the red snapper, please. Watch it be a super rare fish and then I still don't get it. I remember I tried so hard last fall to get it and it just didn't work and I didn't catch it. Like, I better get it this time. I need it. I got it! Finally! I love how it took me complaining a bunch for it to happen. I'm gonna look over here too, just while I'm over here to see if there's any other forageables, and then we'll go to the community center. I still have the cloth in my pockets, don't I? Okay, I don't, but I think it might be on my farm. I want to try using that rainbow shell to dye my clothes and see what happens. Get the crowd, save the town of Mr. Krabs. Isn't that from the SpongeBob movie? Like, isn't that like a line from like the movie or something? I'm using this as a reminder for myself, this command that I'm typing, because I need to make sure that I listen to the cooking channel tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. So that's just a self-reminder. You know when Patrick and SpongeBob is about to be dehydrated? I feel like there was a whole episode about that too, just like for the TV show. So much stuff to sell. I'm excited. That's gonna give me a lot of gold. That could even potentially fund the pet pig that I wanted to buy. You guys, so look. All of the bundles are completed except for the ocean fish bundle. And all that's left for the ocean fish bundle is the red snapper. We're about to finally complete the fish tank. I'm excited. Alright, the bundle is completed and the entire section itself is now officially completed. I'm excited. I took a screenshot of that so I could use it for a thumbnail if I decide to. You know, just in case. I'm always taking random screenshots for potential thumbnails. Look at how cute! Now the only ones that are left is the bulletin board, which has unfortunately like a couple of bundles left still. I feel like that one's been the hardest for me personally. And then we've got the quality crops bundle up here, which I'm pretty sure is the last one. Yeah, the last bundle for the pantry section is just the quality crops. All I need is the 5 gold star corn and the 5 gold star melons. While I'm out and about, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a bunch of extra melon seeds because I'm gonna be so upset if I don't get the gold star melon. I mean, I guess technically in the fall I could try and do gold star pumpkins. I just would rather not, if I can avoid that, because I just would like to get it done now. I really want the greenhouse. It's not even a want, it's more like a need at this point. Greenhouse is super important. I am not here to play. I got 70 melon seeds. That's going to be a big pain to have to plant all of those. It'll be worth it though. Very worth it. I am so incredibly determined to get 5 gold star melons. All right, cool. I'm just double checking. So these will be fully grown by like a few days before the season ends. I think about like the 25th. And then if that ultimate doesn't work out, yes, it'll be annoying, but I can always try and get 5 gold star pumpkins too whenever the fall comes around. So like, annoying, yes, but still fixable. And then we'll plant a bunch over here. Actually, I'll chop down some of the trees that are over here and then use that space to plant more of the melons. The greenhouse is my favorite. It's also just like once you have it, like it makes you realize just how worth it all that effort is to get it. Because it doesn't matter what season it is, as long as you plant something inside of it, it'll grow and it'll flourish instead of having to worry about the season. Which is just so insanely convenient. I feel like some of the best things to put in there, at least in my opinion, are ancient fruit and like blueberries. There's a whole lot of other useful ones, but I feel like first things I think of are the blueberries and the ancient fruit. Room now. I just have a lot of extra trees on my farm anyways. Isn't ancient fruit the best crop in the game? I'm pretty sure it's considered the best, yeah. I'm not even gonna count how many sections of soil that I till. I just need to get a bunch of them. And thankfully, because it's raining, I won't have to worry about watering all of these individually. Tomorrow, I may need to craft a few extra sprinklers just because there is going to be a lot more melons now. I'm gonna try and plant them now, and then I'll add more spaces if I need to. I might not need to, though. Okay, that was kind of scary. Okay, I need 2 more spots. Okay, well, that's easy then. I was gonna be mad if it was like 10 or something, because like it's time-consuming tilling a bunch of plots of soil. Right, there we go. And I just need to sell a bunch of the stuff in my pockets. Hello, South Crossing. Welcome to the stream. Don't worry, I'm not selling the gold star melon. I'm gonna put that in storage to make sure it doesn't accidentally get sold somehow. Because I would be really upset if I did that. Why the thunder so loud? It is pretty loud in the game. In fact, let me see if there's an option instead to turn down the sound effects for the thunder, at least just a little bit. Hold on. I think the ambient volume, I think that's for certain sound effects. At least I'm gonna hope that it is. Alright, didn't I set aside some cloths? I thought I did. I want to go see Emily and then see if I can make a shirt with the rainbow shell to color it. What are you going to do about the crows? Because scarecrows won't reach that far. The basic level scarecrows are really easy to craft. Like, they cost you basically nothing at all. So if I need to, I can make a couple of those. I think it costs maybe a few pieces of fiber and like a little bit of sap, maybe like a little bit of wood. But again, it costs you like barely anything. They may not let me in though because it is kind of late, but I want to try anyways. I want to see what I can make with that. I really hope it lets me use the rainbow shell because that would be really cool. They're probably like, why are you in our house right now? It's so late. It doesn't let me. Wow, this is rude. Oh wait, it's because I did it wrong. Never mind. Ignore me. bikini top. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. This does not look appropriate. I mean, I don't mind it. I would rather have a shirt on because it's raining and my character is going to be chilly. That's funny though. I didn't think it would do that. I was hoping it would make it like some kind of pretty color, but it gave me a white bikini top. I mean, I'm not mad about it because I want my character to have a bunch of different clothing items to wear at any point, but that just wasn't what I expected it to give me, like at all. When are you adopting a kid in the title? So I don't have control over when it happens. I have to wait for the game to let me to do it. Basically, just to sum it up, you and your partner in the game have to talk about it, and we have already. I have to wait a certain amount of days for it to let me. But it will happen. Like, I'm not going to end the stream without it happening. I mean, it is summer. True. It's raining, though. One of my, like, flyaway hairs is stuck into my eyelashes. Oh, hello? Are we rich now? I just got 8,000 gold from a single day. That's amazing. I could switch shorts on year round. Mine usually does too, but right now I have a skirt on, I think. By the way, what I'm going to do, since like it didn't happen right away for this stream, I'm going to go back and find the timestamp after the stream for whenever it happened where Maru and I did get to adopt a child. I'm going to put that as a timestamp in a pinned comment. Okay, so we have our second gold star melon. Let me just put that with the other one. I've seen that one Stardew Valley where Haley puts on a quest on the board that says, "Can someone get me aquamarine? Only girls will get it." No, but I've seen the one about the cucumber, and I am not further elaborating. Nobody asked. Please do not ask me that. I am not comfortable talking about that on stream. But if you're really that nosy, that curious, you can look it up. And I didn't forget. I saw that I saw that while I was reading your other message. Sometimes they give me recipes that I already know, but still, it's important to go and read the cooking channel. Yeah, the backstory behind the sea cucumber is not chat appropriate. So if you know, you know. And if you don't know, you can look it up. You forgot about that? I try to push it out of my head. I wish I didn't know about it, but I do. In fact, by the way, thank you for bringing up the subject of the scarecrows, because look here. I'll pull up my recipes. Yeah, they literally cost 50 wood, 1 coal, and 20 fiber. And that kind of sounds like a lot, but considering how far I am in game, it's really not too hard to gather that. So I'll probably make like at least 2 more of those. You remember that too? It's something that I like to try and forget about, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I have a bunch of trees. I'm really not worried about it. If you know, you know. That has the same energy as the lore behind the purple shorts. Speaking of, so I know that we lost all the boosts in the server a long time ago, but I don't know if it's still available to use more because we don't really have any boosts in the server. But we did have a purple shorts emoji in the server. I love that one. Okay, so the corn is done. Hopefully there's enough gold star pieces. There's already a few in my storage, so if I can just get a couple, that's gonna be good. You have 2 pieces of gold star corn. I don't remember how much is in my storage, but it would be great if I could just have enough, like, now. Lore behind them. Lore behind them is not nearly as bad as the lore behind the cucumber. But basically, I'm sorry in advance if there's somebody that is maybe a bit younger, but it's basically that Marnie is having an affair with Mayor Lewis. And we will not further elaborate. I don't want to. I really don't want to do that. I just feel like this game is, not only is it just like, yeah, it's fun, but like, there's so many unique stories and theories and like lore behind things, and I feel like even though I've played it for a long time, occasionally I do either rediscover something or discover something I didn't even know about in the first place. And I just love this game. I really do. Okay, I've been like, don't you like find them in a hidden bush? At one point you can, yeah. I don't remember when though. So I need 1 more piece of gold star corn. I don't remember how long it takes for the corn to grow though, so if they've got enough time to regrow, that would be great. Okay, actually, I'm gonna look that up. I need to see. Hold on. The corn takes 14 days. By the time that we regrow 1 more time, it'll be at the very end of the season. So we'll, like, just barely in time have the rest of the corn. And I'm gonna be so sad if it regrows and doesn't give me a single piece of gold star corn. Well, actually, let me look at my crafting recipes. I want to see if there's one that can make it go faster, because I'm very impatient. Okay, so I do have pine tar. It's right behind me. Speed grow. If I can get 1 plant, I'm sure there's one on the beach. Get that, and the pine tar, I can get speed grow. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that because I have, like, no patience. Back here, chat just spammed with Sully Wazowski and cats. I mean, I know that chat tends to be a bit slower for starting stream, so, like, I'm not, like, fully considering it spamming at the moment. And that's because sometimes it's a bit harder to avoid. But that is funny, though. Do I already have a clam already? Because, you know, that would be nice. If I just have one in storage so I wouldn't have to go look for one. I probably do, though. I unfortunately do have to go look for it, so that's annoying. Did I check on my animals today? I don't remember. Better be to go clean the coffee maker. You're good. Take your time. I wish there was a minecart thing that could, like, make me travel to the beach. Like, I wish there was a way that it connected there, too. Because that would be really nice and just really convenient. I'm gonna use some of the speed grow on, like, on at least a few of the corn. And then maybe on some of the melons. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm sorry, I keep, like, touching it. It's just itchy. Why is the water so green looking? Like, can you guys see this? Why is it so green? Why does it look like that? Does it look green for you guys too? The train is good, but how come every time it goes off, like, miles away, even if you make it there, you're, like, at the last second? I think it does go off at a certain time of day. It's just I'm almost always on the opposite side of the map. I don't really know a whole lot of other information about it, though. Oh, I have a question. By the way, this is something I've been kind of thinking about for a while regarding Stardew Valley. I'm gonna make it into a poll though. Alright, so poll is up. So basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's this challenge going around on YouTube. Well, it's been going around for a really long time, actually, and it's still going because people still make their own, like, versions of it and their own videos about it. You basically play 100 days of Stardew Valley, and, like, not all in one sitting, especially you don't have the time for it. Basically, you'll edit together the clips of you playing those 100 days of Stardew Valley. You'll do a voiceover for it and, like, narrate what you were doing, maybe why you were doing it, what your plans were that day, etc. And it's basically just meant to show how far you personally can get in that amount of time and how you choose to play, your methods, and so on. I don't know, like, people still make videos for it, and I feel like it would be fun. I couldn't find a clam, so I can't make the speed grow yet, unfortunately. It's like IRL days or Stardew days? Oh, Stardew Valley days, yeah. But considering how Stardew is done, like, there's a designated way, it's like once you save at the end of the day, you could get off and, like, play later if you wanted to. It most likely would not be recorded in one sitting just because I don't know if I could do that. So, like, I would be able to record it, like, over a span of time. And then I would just edit it together. I really don't remember if I checked on my animals today. Animal Crossing would be fun with that. It would be, but I would have to do that in real time. That would take like way too long. I guess I didn't check on my animals yet, and now I feel bad. Sorry? I mean, they're not real, so I guess it doesn't matter, but still, I feel bad. So I'm gonna check on these ones too, make sure they have food, and get milk from them if I can. And then I'll probably save and end the day. Okay, they have plenty of food. Okay, so I'm gonna go sell whatever it is that I have left, and then we'll go to the next day. Hopefully I can find a clam tomorrow, though, because I really want to make that skeet grow. I guess technically I don't need it. I'm just impatient. I really want to finish that part of the community center. Speed grow is the way to go. I want to do it. I want to, but I need a clam to be able to do it. I'll have to go and look for some again after I water the crops. Oh yeah, I remembered. I didn't make the scarecrow like I was supposed to. Watch me forget again. I honestly probably will. Just to be realistic. Can't you buy it from here? Wait, can you? I'm gonna have to go look then, because I would love some speed grow right now. That would be nice. is taking forever. I really need to make more sprinklers. That's gonna require to make some iron bars and copper bars, I think. And low-key, I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to promote, but I was seeing a thing on my Snap where Jeffree Star was being like a site sale for $12. Like everything was like $60 makeup palettes for $12. I feel like I still wouldn't buy it though, just because from what I remember, I think he's like low-key a bad person. Oh no, you're fine. That wasn't promoting. You're good. But thank you for trying to be cautious. I will say though, I do have an old James Charles palette, and for reasons that I would rather not go over on stream, he is also a bad person. But I bought that before I knew about it, and because it's perfectly good makeup, like I don't want to waste that. I just wouldn't buy anything else. Like I'm not gonna throw it away because I've already bought it. I just won't buy anything else. If that makes sense. You're telling me that neither of those were ready just now were gold star. I need literally one more gold star piece of corn. Just one more. Just one. That's it. My hand is like cramping for some reason. Separate the product from the person. I see where you're coming from though. I also just don't like, I mean, I wear eyeliner and mascara. Like that's something that I enjoy. I don't wear makeup otherwise really. I mean, I want to get more into eyeshadow, and like I have enough right now to work with and practice with. But for the future, I just wouldn't buy anything else that he was part of. I thought that little piece of hay down there was another egg, and I was like, ooh, I was excited, but it's not an egg. It's a piece of hay. Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but thank you for understanding. Like, Elf is really good in Wet n Wild now, the stuff at Walmart and Dollar Tree. I feel like Wet n Wild is low-key, like, kind of underrated. I mean, like, I know of, like, in terms of, like, drugstore brands, I feel like it's considered pretty good, but, like, still, though, I feel like a lot of the drugstore brands are kind of, like, underdogs, you know? Like, I just feel like they're not recognized very often for how good they can actually be. That they almost escaped. They were trying to escape just now. I saw that. Even Colourpop, they do so many collabs. I see they did an ACH collab, I think, last year or something. Unfortunately, they don't make the products anymore for any of the Animal Crossing stuff. And I'm really sad because I wanted to buy some. Like, I've started to get back into makeup again. Like, again, excluding the eyeliner and mascara because, like, that's very simple. But I've started to get back into makeup. Like, I want to learn about it and collect it a bit more and, like, practice, etc. And I'm so sad because I really wanted the Animal Crossing makeup and they stopped making it. And, like, I'm worried that if I try to buy it from somebody else, it's going to be, like, knockoff brand or something. Which would not be good for my skin. Most likely. Also protects you from Kappa. Very true. It sounds like a super ridiculous thing, but if anybody's watching this back, or if you don't know, since, like, without makeup, I look very, very young. Like, wearing it like ages me a little bit. Not like in a bad way whatsoever. It just makes me look more like my actual age. So then they stop attacking me for how young I actually look. I remember this one time I decided to take a break that day and not wear any. I took it off that one day and then they immediately went back at me trying to disable my comments. I forgot to buy the speed grow from Pierre. Okay, I need to do that. I felt like I was forgetting something, you know. I kind of want to get a well for the farm. I mean, technically you can just get your water out of the pond, but I feel like it would be pretty if I had a well. I can wait for you to come on stream with like a full face of eyeshadow liner, blush, new style hair. I like to like nothing with my hair. I've got a bunch of did I send a picture on Discord? I don't remember. I basically just uncovered a bunch of the eyeshadow palettes that I had in the past. And because they were barely used, or if they were used at all, I'm gonna use them anyways even though they're technically expired to practice with. The only thing that I'm missing is actual eyeshadow brushes, and because I used to have a bunch of them, but because at the time I stopped using it, I like got rid of them, and now I'm mad at myself for doing that. Because if I had them right now, I could just give them a really good thorough wash, and then they'd be fine. So now I have to go and get makeup brushes. I dream of the day when couples stop harassing people for not looking like an adult when they are. I do too, and I just feel like if they would simply look into it, like maybe like communicating with the person to be like, hey, can you help us verify something in like a non-creepy way? Because like there's got to be non-creepy ways to do it. They can be like, oh yeah, like here's a way that I can consent to sharing this information to show you that I am not a minor and I'm an adult. You know what I mean? I don't know how else I can word that, but I hope you get the message I'm trying to get across. I think these already had speed grow on these, they just kept growing faster. Alright, we officially have enough gold star corn. So I'm gonna just take care of the animals and then I'll go out and donate to the community center and then stop by Pierce to look at, see if they have speed grow. Dollar Tree sells some wet and wild brushes, like 3 different kinds of Walmart has some. I like those. Like, are you talking about the ones that have like the white handle with like the white and pink bristles? Because if so, I had those ones and I really liked them, especially because they were affordable and I just feel like they worked. Like a TikTok appeal, like contact them or email them, and if they should ask for proof of age and you should show like 18 and then you should be good or something like that. Like, yeah, I just feel like there's gotta be some other way to do it rather than just like harassing people, because some people do just naturally look very, very young, even though they are an adult. And I just feel like it's unfair to just punish them for how they just naturally look young. Like, there's gotta be a non-creepy way to like verify them. You know what I mean? Like, there's just gotta be. Alright, animals are good. I'm sure they have enough food because they usually don't eat through their hay very fast. Oh, that was what we were talking about then. I love those brushes. Those ones are so nice, especially considering how cheap they are. Like, I feel like for the price, they could easily be a lot worse, but I feel like especially if maybe you're a beginner or you just are on a really tight budget, those ones are good. And you can't convince me otherwise. I'm just gonna go Pierce first because it's right here and I feel like it's simpler instead of going all the way around. They do have speed grow. I'm gonna buy the deluxe speed grow because I am impatient. And I'm gonna buy a bunch of it because I need to guarantee that I get those melons. Was that expensive? Yes, but it was also a necessity. And BH Cosmetics is good, but I think they filed for bankruptcy? Did they really? Did they just like not make enough sales or something? By the way, since like, also you're not spitting, by the way, like, you're fine. Have you heard of the brand called Coastal Scents? So I feel like they were talked about a long time ago in terms of being like a nice product to go for if you were on a really tight budget. But I feel like nobody's talked about them in like forever. And thank you for the hydration reminder, I appreciate it. All we have left for this section is getting the 5 gold star melons. But everyone had the Brazil palette from BH, it was the standard rainbow palette. Wait, so do you wear makeup? Because like I would love to have somebody to talk to about it. And by the way, if you guys haven't already, you should definitely be sure to subscribe to Shiver, Carisi, and Sophia. Thank you so much. I feel like everybody watching right now probably has, but if anybody's watching it back and hasn't, that would be wonderful. Okay, I don't need the rest of these because I already donated them to the community center, so I'm just going to sell those. Have you heard of Shop Miss A? Like, it's a dollar store online, but it's all makeup and makeup accessories. I have not. Okay, so all these are watered, and I put a bunch of speed grow on them, so I'm just going to immediately save and go to bed. I don't really wear makeup. I used to. I like to play around. Other than that, not really. I watch a lot of makeup. I feel like it's fun to watch, to be honest. Or at least I think it's fun to watch. Oh, just daydreaming. Do you think Marilda is okay? I hope she finds some place where she truly belongs. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about Marilda. Sweetheart, I filled our adoption papers. Now all we can do is cross our fingers and wait. So it should be happening soon then, considering that she brought that up in character dialogue. Oh, it's funny that you said that because I just went and I learned it. And because it's raining, I don't have to worry about watering my crops, which is great. Fantastic, actually. What I'm going to do is check on the animals and then briefly go head down to the beach, see if there's a clam I can use. Or actually, never mind, I don't need the clam anymore. I just remember because I bought the speed grow, so I don't need that. Great, so all the crops are being watered. I'm going to check on the animals and then just literally save the game. I actually have a store in Texas. I don't know where though. I wish I wore makeup, but my eyes sight difference between both my eyes, so I'm afraid if I do my eyeliner on one eye, it will. Oh, okay, I misread that. I'm sorry. So you mean that you're worried that it would look nice on one eye and not as nice on the other? I feel like what might work for you is the one that I use. It's just a brand that I found on Amazon, to be honest. But basically, it's a double-ended one. There's one for each eye, and there is one end is an eyeliner tip, and then the other one is like a stamp. You stamp it on the edges of your eyes, and then you just fill in the rest, and it makes it really easy to do winged eyeliner. I would recommend that for anybody that's worried about it not being as even, or if you have shaky hands. Okay, the animals are all good. I'm literally just gonna go and save. I am. I saw your comment in the community tab about Lexi merch. I thought you were referring to Lexi making phone case plushies. Is the plushie just a phone case? Right, like you can't even use it on your phone. It's just shaped like a phone case. I went over the comments in there a lot, and I definitely would love to do a plushie eventually. That is a goal of mine because of how, and I'm probably going to go with fourth wall whenever the time comes for that. I would have to get a lot of pre-orders for it, and that would be very time consuming. But for sure, I want to eventually do plushies. It would just have to wait longer than the other things. So aside from plushies, what I'll probably end up going with is shirts. Of course, I feel like that's a staple. So t-shirts, definitely a hoodie. I want to make a journal because I feel like that would be fun. A lot of people wanted stickers too, so I would do stickers. And then maybe just like a normal long sleeve shirt. Pick a Lexi plush seems to be a popular suggestion. I would have to imagine like a Pick a Lexi keychain. Or even a plushie rainbow moon crystal of the member thing. That would be cute too. My only concern with that is because I bought them off of an artist on Etsy. I don't know if that would be allowed. So I would have to look into that. Keychains are like key slays. I don't even know if keychains are an option on Fourth Wall, but like I'm gonna look into it because that would be cute too. Because like my goal is to have like a handful of different items on there and have like at least a good half of them be like cheaper options and then the other half be like slightly more expensive options. So that way, regardless of somebody's budget, if they just really wanted to get merch, there would be an option for them. I just feel like it's important to think that way with merch because, you know, some people may just really want this thing, but they don't have a whole lot of money for like a hoodie or something because hoodies are usually more expensive regardless of whose merch you're talking about. I feel like that's just like a fact about merch. And a lot of the time, depending on who you work with, it'll vary, but depending on who you work with, some of them don't offer a whole lot of control over prices, unfortunately. Oh, I'd for sure ask if you can use their design for a product towards, or worst case scenario, they say no and you can't do it, or they would ask for a percentage of that product. I really don't know how all of that works, but if I end up doing that, I'll for sure like ask first, because there's no way I want to wind up getting myself sued. Let's not do that. I don't know if you guys heard that, by the way, but there's like a car outside that just was kind of loud for a second. I'm sorry if you heard that. Is Maru still here? I wanted to give her the battery pack. Okay, I guess not because I don't see her. But at least I talked to her earlier. Hold on, my ear's itchy. There she is. Lexi Star, not Lexi Lynn sued? I am not trying to get myself sued, so if I do that, I'll be sure to ask first. I feel like there's not a whole lot else for me to do now aside from making sure my crops get watered and then waiting for everything else to work out. By the way, I think I'm gonna take the other poll down and then do a different poll about what game we'll rate at the end of the stream. Oh yeah, thank you for that reminder, Nani. We are currently 4 likes away from 20 likes. So if you haven't liked the stream already, I would appreciate it. Honestly, that would be iconic in the Stardew community. Like, icon like, hey there, any publicity is good publicity. But like, that would be stressful. Okay, so for the third option, let me explain. I don't normally add that, but basically, what I mean by that, but like I don't care as long as it's somebody that we know, is somebody like that's generally in the Animal Crossing / cozy gaming community that we're familiar with. That's what that third option is if you want to vote for that. And thank you for the support command, I appreciate it. low-key, I might not check on the animal city just because I am like a lot more crunched for time now. Is Kasana streaming because I know you wanted to raid her? I don't know if she is. Actually, no, I think I saw her streaming earlier, but considering that was a while ago, she's probably ended the stream by now. My business started tonight just because of me? You should, you should. Would you make a new farm or work on an old one? By the way, I just remembered something like totally random from my childhood, but I wanted to tell you about it. So, you said that you're from Michigan, correct? That reminded me, so when, I have family that lives in Michigan, and whenever I was really, really little, like very, very young, I was taken to Michigan, like for a trip to see family, and that was the very first time that I had ever seen snow before. And because I was so young and had no real concept of what snow actually was and how all of that worked, I looked at the snow and I can quote from what little me said. I said, "I like this snow. Can we take it home?" Like I thought that we could like get a bunch of it and put it in a suitcase and take it home with us. And they had to explain to me that it was going to melt, and I got really sad and cried about it. But it's a funny memory. To be completely honest with you, I'm gonna like neglect these crops because I don't know. I just don't want to deal with them right now. I already donated the corn. I don't need the blueberries super urgently or anything. It's funny though, wasn't it? Hello, Octavius. Welcome to the live stream. Not my animals already needing food again. It's weird, it's the middle of December, there's no snow in Michigan, like, huh? I feel like, in my mind right now, I imagine it being super icy and snowy there, but it's weird that it's not. How are you? I'm good, thanks for asking. Oh, and thank you. They're the Razer headphones with, like, the kitty ear attachments. I can't turn on the flashing lights, though, because it messes up my green screen. Okay, they have plenty of food. I'm literally just gonna say go to bed now. I'm, like, low-key skipping days now. I at first said I wasn't gonna do that, but now I'm doing it. I see one of those earphones. I don't remember how much they costed, but I think they were like, not like insanely expensive, but they definitely weren't cheap either. I'm not gonna lie, I have like no patience. I'm waiting for the adoption agency to show up in the game, so I'm going to skip again. It looks good on you in a good way. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Not me immediately neglecting my crops and my animals. You do what you gotta do. Sacrifices gotta be made sometimes. Hello, Elsie is happy. Welcome to the live stream. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. Thank you for reminding me. So I normally would have ended stream by now, but because I titled the stream the way that I did, there's no way that I'm gonna end the stream without the adoption agencies showing up. If anybody happens to be new here or anything, basically I married Maru, and because we already had the conversation about it multiple times, I'm literally waiting for them to spawn. Like it's a thing that I have to wait for. Like I can't like call them in the game or something. And because I am like technically overtime, I'm only gonna water some of these crops and then just go to bed. My animals will be okay. hopefully. Are you ending my stream? Not yet, but probably soon. I'm not doing anything, so you're good. I just... Wait, you're cleaning what? Yeah, if anybody was curious or if you're new here and maybe you just didn't know, I do have a command that lets you know what my schedule is. In that case, Meg's like, no, I wouldn't go like insanely overtime because like I definitely respect your private time, but would you be able to stay like a bit longer at all? Imagine calling them and saying, I'm ready for our baby now. I would if I could, but like I'd have to wait for them to spawn, basically. You know, when the adoption agency is here, according to what I looked up, they basically will just like, whenever you walk outside to go and like water your crops or check on your animals, before you can do anything else, like they just like are outside the door like ready to talk to you. Yeah, I can? Alright, cool. I feel bad because my animals need to eat, but like, I don't want to go longer than I have to. I think I have a bit of hay in my storage. I'm gonna go look. And if I do, I'll give that to the animals. My cat's a little too annoying. What kind of cat do you have? I have a gray tabby cat. I swear, I thought I saw some extra hay in one of these. Yep, there it is. I knew I had some. Would you buy Animal Crossing when it comes out? Oh, I have Animal Crossing. I bought it whenever it came out. I stream it. I have a very grumpy Persian and Calico mix. Sorry, my nose is just like itchy for some reason. I don't think I've seen a Persian cat in person. I would love to though. Cats in general, we love and stand them in this household. Is it worth buying? I've never played it. I think it is. I'm going to know. Yeah, but there is a Discord server if you'd like to join. It's linked in the description. It's also now linked in the chat. What's your cat's name, though? My cat's name is Luna. I know that's a really common pet name, but I just feel like it suits her. Like, she's a really pretty silver gray tabby with yellow eyes. I love her so much. See? Oh, I have a daughter. So it says, during the night, the adoption agency dropped off your new baby girl. Wait, did they just like drop off my child? Just abandon her by herself in like a carrier or something on the front porch? That is not safe. You can't just drop off my child on the porch and leave her there. Part of me is tempted to name her what I've been planning to name my future child if I have a daughter. But I don't like to share that name with people very much because I worry that somebody's going to hear it and steal the name. You guys don't have to subscribe, but it's really appreciated even using like the like name will like the stream and it still spreads in our little community. Absolutely, that is completely correct. Thank you for saying that. My cat's name is Cassie. My cat's name is Luna, but we don't have any other cats at the moment. We have a dog as well and reptiles in the office. Right, they just ding-dong ditched and left the, I almost said pet there. They left the child there. I'm calling Child Protective Services, right? What are you going to name her? Name her Wilmarie? No, that sounds like the name of an old woman. Name her Venus. What about Nova since Maru like space? I kind of like the name Stella, but at the same time, so you know my good friend Ashlyn, aka Fairy Queens, her dog's name is Stella, and I feel like that might make it a little bit weird. But you know what? I'm gonna do that anyways. I like the name Stella. I feel like it low-key radiates Avril Lavigne energy at the same time. I have to go see my child now. Baby, you're so cute. Stella is sleeping. Well, I want to hold the child. Hello, child. You look like a little caterpillar in there. Speaking of the name Celeste, I have a Celeste tattoo on my forearm. Celeste from Animal Crossing. By the way, mods, if you're wondering what my plan is now, I want to water my crops, take care of the animals, and I'll probably go ahead and save the game after that. Yeah, they start off as babies for a little bit, and they mainly just sleep. At that point, you can't really do much with them. And then eventually they become toddlers, and they walk around the house. So I just want to say hi, everyone. Hello, Allie. Welcome to the stream. I'm not going to share your post on Instagram unless you're comfortable with it because that is your personal business. But congratulations. I already commented, but I'm going to say congratulations again. It's up to you, though, if you want to share it or not. You're doing for Black Hole? Stop. Also, wait, by the way, I don't know when you joined, Allie, but my character in the game, it just had a baby with Maru. Hold on, I have to show you. I named her Stella. My child! I love her. The way, though, that, because some names that I hear now, if I heard an actual, like, if somebody's child was actually named Black Hole, the way that I wouldn't be surprised. I've seen somebody here. Let me see if I can spell it. I've seen this name before. Somebody named their child Tragedy, but they spelled it like that, and I feel so sorry for that individual. Why are these ones so much smaller and these ones over here are like huge? Oh wait, never mind, because I put Speed Girl on them. I was like, wait, what? Like, why is there such like a size difference? Kyle, I don't know if you forgot, but I don't like whenever people refer to me like that. I know it's like a catchphrase for some people, but it makes me really uncomfortable. When you said literally named, how do I pronounce that, if you don't mind sharing? It's okay, I don't mind if it's shared, but thank you so much. I just wanted to make sure I was being respectful, because yeah, I didn't know if you'd be okay with that. But Allie's having a baby. If we can have a congratulations, hype, general hearts in the chat. I'm happy for you. I hope everything goes well, safe, happily, healthy, and smoothly. I kind of butchered the way that I pronounced it, but still, I'm happy for you. I really am. I almost put the Luna knife emoji instead of the happy one. That would have been so bad. So I still don't know how I pronounce that. Yeah. I almost named my in-game daughter after the name that I plan to name my future one. But I don't want to spoil that name. Dad jokes are going to be rampant with the name Tragedy. I know. Welcome back, Cherry the Wolf. But really, though, I'm happy for you, Allie. I hope everything goes well for you. Hope everything is safe. Hope everything is healthy. But yeah, I really am. Have you been, by the way? Do you still play Stardew? I feel like it's taking me forever to water these plants. So is the H like pronounced strongly, or do you not really say the H? I'm sorry for asking so many questions. I just like don't want to be rude with the way that I pronounce it. Oh, you're good. So Allie popped in to hang out for a bit, and with her permission, I was telling everybody that Allie's having a baby. I'm very happy for you. I've been good, not as often, but I do play. I've been playing Animal Crossing lately. It's funny because like I did play it a lot for like forever, and I'm sure you know. But then I went through really bad burnout recently, and now I'm just like I barely play it anymore. I do still make content for it, just like significantly less than I used to. For some reason, I don't know why, but people getting married and people that are pregnant, it would make me angry. I don't know why I'm even just a hater. But why are you a hater? Like, let's be happy for people. You know? I was saying congrats, you put it strongly. So would it be like, hold on, let me scroll back up. Like, Yohabet? Like that? Did I say it right? I promise if I'm wrong, that was not out of disrespect. I'm trying my best, I promise. So Flick is laying on me and I am petting her. Please give her a hug and a kiss for me. Thank you so much. Of course, you're welcome. I haven't bought the supplies for it yet, but I decided that I do, finally, whenever I have the money for it, I want to buy the supplies to start crocheting. Do you still crochet? I'm gonna go ahead and sell this stuff, by the way, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. By the way, the poll, actually, I thought it was tied. Whenever I see 50%, I tend to think that it's tied. It's not. So Animal Crossing did win on the poll. So let me just sell these, and then we will be rating. I did just kiss her. Thank you. Oh, but I got it right. Yay, I'm glad. I'm glad. All right, so let me just go look for somebody to raid, as I've been saying like a lot lately. If you send a message and I don't see it, I promise I'm not ignoring you. I just don't have the chat pulled up. Let me see. I just want to see if this person is ending it before I send people over there. I was gonna rate this person, but they just went on their BRB screen, so it might have to wait until a different time. Cause like I was watching and they just went on their BRB screen. So I think we're gonna have to find somebody else at the moment. Okay. I think I found who we're gonna raid. Get the link. Thank you so much for waiting, by the way. I appreciate your patience. I really, really do. I'm waiting for my own chat to pop back up so I can paste the link. That's exciting. I can't wait to see how that goes for you. I still do crochet. I have like 3 different projects that I'm working on right now. I feel like it'd be a fun idea. Like if you wanted to, of course, it'd be up to you to maybe crochet things for the baby. I feel like that'd be fun. Like maybe you can make clothing. It'd be like a fun way to practice. But here's the link that we're going to be rating Creature Crossing, who is playing Animal Crossing at the moment. Oh, it means Glory. That's pretty. I think that's probably good. And then the raid command, of course. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't done those 2 things already, you should. It's free. It costs you absolutely nothing. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time for another live stream. Bye, everyone.